All right, so you're just in time for another eBay unboxing. And so this one was an odd one. I don't know 100% for sure what it is. It's like a guess. And so I took a chance. He had an opening bid, I think, of $75 would make an offer. I offered 50 because, again, I really don't know totally what this is. It's just like one of those hunches that I have it that it might be good. And then the guy was a hard bargainer. And then I got him talked down to 60. So yeah, I paid a little more than I wanted to. Let's just put it this way. But I like to make offers when people have bids, like where people can bid on things, because I'm afraid I'll get into a bidding war and then I'll end up paying more, if you know what I mean? Like those last second bidding wars. You want to avoid that as much as possible on eBay or Fleabay. He didn't pack this very good. It was moving around inside of here. Oof. All right. So let's check it out. Now, this guy was such a good salesman that when I was done buying this, he sent me pictures of loads of other stuff and was trying to get me to buy other things. There was one other thing that I was interested in, but he wanted $75.99 for it, and it was just too much money for my liking. It was like some Victorian brooch, and I really did like it. But yeah, 75, I'm not jumping on that. Too high for my pocketbook, if you know what I mean. All right, so this, I'm hoping. Let's cross our fingers. I'm hoping and praying that this might be silver. It might be just blackened with age. If it's not silver, I won't cry. If it's pewter, I won't cry. But we don't want it to be pewter. We want it to be silver. Oh, this thing is heavy as hell. Okay, no, it's not a cannon. No, it's not a bullet. It's a Victorian chatelaine. And you might be like, what the hell is a chatelaine? Well, this is like a French term for something that hangs from a chain or something like that. I don't know. You can Google it. And this would hang from a clip from a lady's waistband or from a complete chatelaine clip, which would have several like strands of chains going down with multiple things attached to it. But is it silver? That is the question. I'm hoping it's silver. Okay, so this is like what's also known as a vinaigrette. Gonna probably pronounce that incorrect, and some puke in the comments is gonna say, "Oh, you pronounced it wrong." I hate when that happens. All right, so we're gonna try to take the top off and take a look at this. And yeah, this is one of those things that you smell. Okay, see the holes? So a lady would take her nostrils and place it like right here. Like that goes right over your nostril hole. So the whole of your nostril would go over this little raised area. And then those little pierced little holes that look like a salt and pepper shaker would emit some odor. Let's see, is there anything in there? Let's turn the flash on. I'm a curious bastard. All right. Can we even see? Is there anything in there? Well, I don't see anything. All right, so I'm going to actually look this sucker over, see if there's any markings for silver. And I'm going to clean it. So take a look at it now. Here's with the flash on. Filthy. Oh, come on. Focus, enhance. Filthy, dirty, right? Look at that. It looks like a barrel. So my guess is this thing was made between the 1860s and the 1870s. Could be wrong. I'm not 100% an expert. Oh, wait. I see some writing on the bottom. I see some writing. Oh. Let's see. Does it say anything, boys and girls? Oh, come on. This phone sucks. It does not focus. It looks like a mark. Wait, I think we got a mark. All right, I'm going to have to get my loop out. I'll be right back. Okay, so there's a number 1. Okay. Oh, shiz. Oh, no. All right, there's a number 1, and there's what looks to be a profile of a lady's head. Like, almost like a crown or something. Oh, crap. I can't. This freaking Samsung. What is this? A Samsung S22 Ultra is shit. Absolute shit for like zooming in on things. Like right, I'm going to try to point it out. Oh, right around there. Right, so we got a number 1. We got some raised thing there. Okay, I'm guessing this might be silver. All right, I'm going to clean it up. Maybe we could see the mark better. Hold on. I'm trying to show you the profile of the lady's head, which is like right here. All right, so look like right on the bottom. You see there's like some stamps and some marks. All right, so this could be one of many things. This could probably be Dutch. It could be Dutch silver. It could be French silver. It could be pewter. I'm going to clean it and see what happens, and then I'm going to test it. I'm going to actually test it for metal content. All right, so basically what I want to happen here is to get this thing cleaned up a little. Then we can do a silver test. Maybe we'll actually be able to see the marks. There are marks there. I'm going to actually leave the cap on because if I lose it, I'm screwed. This might even be Georgian era or early Victorian. Okay, all right, so let's get a little simichrome. Like, you don't want to put too much. Okay, a tiny little dab will do you. And hopefully this won't look like pewter anymore. Pewter. All right, pewter is like pew. Remember. All right, so, all right, let's get on. Oh, yeah, filter's coming off already. That's what we want to see, right? Because if this is silver, then if there's any tarnish, it's going to come off. And then it should get silver looking, right? All right, let's see. Anything? I'll be back. I think we may have struck silver. Okay, look how shiny this is getting. Okay, this to this. Okay, and I do see a profile of, it looks like a lady's head. Why? Oh my God, why do these cameras not focus? Do you see what I mean? I mean, seriously. Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very tiny. But it looks like a profile of a lady's head or something. And then I see 00 and something else and a number 1. A number 1 right there. Yeah, very hard to show you. There's like some kind of marks all over this baby. Okay, the more I look, that's not a number 1. It looks like a Dutch silver mark. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you see right there, that little impression? It looks like a notch. A lot of Dutch silver has those little notches that look like little axes. You see, we got all marks over here too. So I'm thinking we got silver. It could be Dutch. The Dutch were known for these like perfume or scent or vinaigrette bottles. And I'm thinking this is actually really silver. And we got like, I cannot zoom in on this, but there's multiple marks. Looks like, I don't know if it's a profile or something. There's something else over here. Don't know if you could see that right there. Do you see these marks? And then this looks like a notch that I've seen on Dutch silver before. All right, I'm going to continue to clean it and then we're going to test it. Okay, so I started to clean the bottom of the barrel. The bottom of the barrel. It's hard to get in these grooves, but look at this. And then now look at this. You see what I mean? All right, so I'm thinking we got silver. This thing is heavy, guys. It's really heavy. Holy macaroni. Oh my God, I'm rubbing and rubbing. Look how shiny it's getting. Okay, this is like the side I haven't touched. It looks like pewter. And then look how shiny it is now getting. Look at that. Okay, so I didn't touch this side yet. But now look at this, guys. Holy schmoly. All right, I'm going to test it for silver. I cleaned it up as much as I could. I didn't want to take too much of the patina off of it. And look how shiny it is now. I don't know if you can see this, but look at the shine on it. All right, so using 18 karat gold fluid for the test. I don't know, can we focus? Can we focus? Can we enhance? Oh my God. All right, so if it turns like an opal, milky white, then it's silver. All right, you ready? Okay. Oh, let's zoom in better. Hold on. And just gonna move my camera in here just a little bit. All right, you ready? Okay, so I'm gonna give it a scratch. A deep scratch, okay? All right. Just did a silver test, and you see that milky white substance? That means we struck silver. I don't know how high of a grade that silver is, but yep, I did it again. And we struck silver. Oh my God, I can't believe this. All right, so how many grams does this weigh? 30 grams. What the hell does that mean? I don't know. We'll have to Google it. Wait, it moved up to 32 grams. All right, let's see how many ounces. It's 1.1 ounce of silver. All right, we're going to Google how much is the melt value. Well, fuck me dead. 1 troy ounce is worth $22.80. Oh my God. What the hell, man? Shit. Really, it's not shit. Because guess what? It's worth more in collectible value than in scrap metal value. So, yeah. All right, so these things, these vinaigrettes or scent bottles or these old snuff bottles on chains, it doesn't matter if it's brass, if it's freaking real gold, of course, is going to make a difference. If it's made out of crystal, if it's, like People just love these. Perfume collectors and bottle collectors. So this is like a dual type of thing. Also snuff box collectors go after these. So this is like triple collectible, right? But those people that melt this stuff down for, melt value, screw you. I know I'm gonna get a thumbs down. Like those, like I put silver in my like, what do you call it, tags, and silver collectors, like, that like to collect like coins for silver money, or precious metal money. I'm like not making any sense, don't mind me. Those type of people, they like go into thrift stores and they look for old teapots made out of silver so they can take it to the pawn shop or that show porn stars, and they can get like a few shekels for the value of the silver. They hate me. They think I'm an asshole. I'm sorry, but why? Why do you destroy antiques just for freaking melt value? You idiots. I'm only kidding. That's what my mom used to do. She used to call everybody an idiot, including me. And so what they do is, this is worth way more than the silver value because it's got collectible value. What does something like this sell for? Well, I will tell you, if I was on eBay and I was duking it out with a couple of people, if they did know what this is and they did know it was real silver, they would probably like bid it up to about 125 to 150 on eBay. But if it was on Ruby Lane, right, like one of those highfalutin websites for the upper class, like First Dibs, I call it First Fibs, about 285 to about 475 on this guy. I'm not kidding you. All day long, you would get the price for it. Why? Because it's beautiful. And I looked it over a million times. And by the way, I'm no expert, okay? So I'm guessing. I'm guesstimating. So I thought this was Georgian. I thought it was really, really, really old. It could be. It could be Georgian. It could be early Victorian. But I'm going to go with, I have a new date, a new guesstimate. Then I'm going to go with 1850s to 1870s. That's around the 1870s. Well, this went out of style around, I think, the 1850s, 1840s. Vinaigrettes really went out because dowagers, old, like, farts. You know what I'm talking about? Like those old farts, like the old, the ladies that, like the cat ladies and stuff. The ones that, like were widows and spinsters. Yeah, spinsters would have these type of things. It really went out of fashion. So that's why I'm going to say this is 1870 or earlier. Okay? After that, these things really, like, it was for old farts. And I don't think an old fart would walk around with something this stylish, if you know what I mean. And so, yeah, let's check out some of these bottles. And the earlier ones were in box shape. So they would be rectangular, very much like my loop. It would be shaped like that. And then it would open up and there would be a grill inside of there, right? There would be a grill. You'd lift the grill up. So you had one top that opens, a grill that opens. You'd put the sponge in there and the juice. You'd close the grill and then you'd put the top down, right? It sounds like a convertible, right? You'd put the top down and then you'd keep this in your pocket. But after those went out of fashion, these, like, on chatelaines came in. So I'm going to go with, since I'm not an expert, yeah, probably 1850s to 1870s. Markings, again, I looked 1,000,001 times. 1 minute I look at it, it looks like a freaking cloud. The next minute it looks like English. The next minute it looks German. The next minute it looks Dutch. I can't figure it out for the life of me. I'm going back and forth here. It does have a lot of marks on it. But when they stamp these marks in, sometimes you just can't tell what it says. And it's got a lot of marks. And this is, I don't know the quality of the silver, but it's got, at 1 minute, it looks like a empress's head, or like a queen's head, or a Minerva head. Then the next minute, I see an axe. Then the next minute, I see a claw. Then the next minute, I see like a lion. Like a lion or some kind of creature. Let's try to, can we get a freaking close-up? Oh my god. This camera shiz. Like, if you look at it, there's like a little notch. And that notch sometimes could be an axe. Like the Dutch used like these marks that look like axes, but I don't know. And then I look, and then I start to see like impressions that are, yeah, you see that? It looks like an S, and then it looks like something else, and then there's something under the S, the thing that looks like the letter S. It looks like multiple stamps. Maybe it could be English. Maybe it does have like the Queen's head, the lion, and then the town, and then the letter. Maybe the letter S stands for a year. Who the hell knows? I don't know. If you know, write in the comments below, but don't be a prick about it. I know everybody loves to be right, and trust me, I love to be right just as much as you guys. But I'm no expert here. All right, so let's see what some of these sell for. We'll look at some like interesting looking ones. From Georgian to Victorian to Regency to 1700s. Anything with the bottom like this on the bottom of the perfume bottle is really old. Late 1700s, mid 1700s, early 1800s. To crystal, ones hanging on chains. Let's check out some more. To bottle form. You name it, they made it. Okay, glass. A silver top with glass. Many different things, even brooches. And yeah, look at this. And it just keeps going and going and going. And you know why it's so collectible now? Because, my God, you just want to collect every single kind of style, right? Even ones with precious gems. Oh, yeah. Snuff bottles right there. Ones with a beautiful chasing in it and engraving. And ones with little lids with stoppers. And all sorts of shiz. And yeah. Right, so I turned it into a pendant. And a lot of women used to wear it this way, on a chain around their neck. So there we go. It's a beautiful, it's a nice, let's gander at it. I turned it back out of a pendant. Okay, so you can like get these little clips and you can add them to Amazon necklaces, $8 Amazon necklaces, and you can get these little like, you know, these little clips that you can clip them onto necklaces. And there you go. All right, so thank you for watching another one of my videos. This was really a fun video because I did not know what I was getting. I thought it was going to be pewter crap, and it turns out it is very old. It is real silver. It's not always easy to find silver on eBay. It's actually very hard to find these sleepers. I know it must seem like I find them all the time, but I'm going to tell you right now, I spend days scouring the whole entire eBay looking for these things, and they're not always out there. A lot of people Google and they know what they have. A lot of people are actually very brainy. They have high intelligence, and they can figure out, even if they've never seen one of these before, what they are. And so it's getting harder and harder to find these bargains. It really is. And this was a really great score. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all soon on the next eBay unboxing. Let's see. By the way, it could take me like a week to find another cool score. So stay tuned. I did find 6 other cool scores, and they're on their way from eBay and Etsy. Yes, we're going to do an Etsy unboxing also. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, subscribe to me, hit the bell notification, and hit the all, and you'll get all notifications whenever I upload a new video. And this is great. This is actually a lady's fainting bottle, because they used to faint all the freaking time. And this may have roused a woman who passed out over 150, 160, 170 years ago.